Do you feel like the Indians have taken over here? Yeah. Right.
It's Indian shop everywhere.
Right. They have clubs, restaurants, bars. Like, for sure. Yeah.
Welcome back to Viajero, where I react to anything and everything on the internet. Let's get right to it. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to Viajero. Today's video is an interesting one, right? It's about Thailand and the invasion of Indians in Thailand. More specifically, Pattaya. I'm sure everyone out there who's ever been to Thailand, who has been to the city called Pattaya, you've seen a huge influx of Indian tourists going there. Not to mention walking down Walking Street and literally seeing almost every other store or club or bar be an Indian inspired or Indian themed type of bar. So yeah, a lot of Thai people in general are not huge fans of Indians, and this first clip is called "Why Do Thai Locals Think?" Sorry, what do Thai locals think about Indians? All right, let's get right to this video.
India no. India cannot to see. India motherfucker. Fucking India.
Then he say, "India don't want to see," and then he goes, "Mother F." So yeah, just simply people walking up into Walking Street. I know exactly where this is. I was walking down here myself. I did stay in Thailand for quite some time. I was there for about a year, going in and out, of course, traveling to different countries all throughout Southeast Asia. But I did stay for quite a bit of time in 2023 and 2024. So I'm pretty familiar. Not too much with Pattaya. Everyone knows what the majority of people go to Pattaya for one reason. No, I'm just kidding. But I went there for touristic reasons, of course. But anyways, guys, let's continue.
Pattaya really makes me feel at home.
He goes, on holidays I couldn't go to India, so India came to me. That's literally how a lot of people feel, and this guy's Indian himself saying that. I'm sure a lot of you guys out there feel the same way that he does.
You'll see more Indians than Thai.
I won't get a copyright strike for that music, but yeah, let's keep going, guys. Just this constant flow of Indian tourists coming in. I think they're going to Roland Island, by the way, guys.
This holiday I was planning to go to India, but I couldn't. But I didn't know that India will follow me.
I've seen a lot of people on social media, people from Canada, where I'm from, or other parts of the world, going to Thailand and then saying, "Whoa, certain parts, of course, not everywhere, but in the more touristic parts like Pattaya, certain parts of Bangkok, probably not Phuket, but yeah, it feels like you're in India." I felt like that when I was in I think it was a certain part of Kuala Lumpur. I think I want to call it Blue Fields, but I'm not sure. But yeah, there's a certain part of it. It just feels like you're literally just transported into India with all the different people there and the foods and the smells and the music. So he feels like that himself.
So I came to Pattaya, and you will be amazed to see how many Indians there are in Pattaya and in Kola. And the beach is packed. You see this group, they're all Indian, and there are at least 20 or 30 such groups.
This dude, you guys might think is Indian. He's not. I think he's a Gulf Arab tourist, probably from Kuwait. But yeah, he could be mistaken for someone who's Indian. I know for them, they think that they look different and they're trying to make fun of them, but at the same time, someone who looks at them or looks at me is gonna think that, we're part of them. But again, in Thailand, they do have a reputation. I remember one time I was talking to this one Thai gentleman, told me that, they smell, he said, hygiene's not there. So I remember he's like, he doesn't like to pick them up in his grab car or his taxi car. It's really messed up to say, but stereotypes to some degree have a little bit of truth to them. So yeah. think some of the reasons why people like this individual right here are filming this and obviously making comments, making faces, because you look at everyone else who's just chilling, you know, calmly, and then you look at the only people who are up and kind of, you know, going crazy are the Indian tourists. So I think that's why, you know, people in general have something to say, or they have a certain reaction when they do see Indians, or they, you know, yeah, like in these kind of instances, they do stand out because they do different antics like this. So I do get where they're coming from and why they have built up that reputation there. This guy's I thought Pattaya was in Thailand, not in India. Pattaya's newest attraction, India Walking Street. Like literally, I felt the same way when I was there. I was really taken aback when I was going there for the first time. I was like, wow, like I didn't know, you know, it was so many Indians there, because in some parts you feel like you're not even in Thailand anymore, because all the restaurants and that kind of thing, they're all pretty much Indian restaurants. And then you have people that look Indian but they're not, they're from Nepal or from Burma, that I've noticed who are also you know handing out flyers, trying to get you to eat at the restaurants, a lot of seafood restaurants and that kind of thing. So I did notice that. Oh, and by the way, guys, a lot of suit shops. So a lot of these places, they'll try to stop you to, hey, you want to get a suit, a custom-made suit, and they mostly look Indian, but they're Indian. I think they're also from Nepal as well too, like I said. I think what it comes down to is this, right? It only takes a few bad apples to ruin it for everyone, right? So I think the majority of people that come there from India, I met some good people out there, really, really good people out there. But there's always a few out there who do crazy stuff, right? They get robbed by ladyboys. They rob ladyboys. They get caught up in like, fights and just the hygiene's a big one as well too. You know, with a lot of people not using deodorant and things like that. You know, and that does kind of build up a reputation, right? So that's why a lot of Thais. I do remember the first time that I hung out with one of my friends. She's like, this one dude's like, oh, let's exchange. You want to exchange your Canadian for Thai baht? And she's like, don't go to him. He's a scammer. All Indians are scammers. That's what she told me. And again, I was surprised that she said that. But with more time and more time that I spent there, I heard a lot of people saying that. So it just became like, wow, like, is that really true? Especially there, you know. So if you've been there, if you know any Thai people, then you know what I'm talking about. And she's just like, just like showing the whole panorama of all these, old uncle age guys, with their bellies out and stuff like that. Just standing there staring. I've seen a few other videos like that on social media of white women or, white presenting women, like this one Turkish woman where she's just like standing and just like filming the dudes behind her because they're just standing and staring. Like they're not even like trying to talk or nothing. They're just looking,
Böyle burası. Böyle duruyorlar arkanda. Böyle yapıyorlar. Böyle bekliyoruz. Böyle bekliyoruz.
So it's kind of crazy, but I've seen this quite a bit. Anyways, guys, that's it for this video. If you like it. If not, it's all good. It's just a bit of fun, discussing kind of the stuff that you see out there in Thailand, especially when it comes to Indian tourists and the reputation that they've built out there. That's it for this video, guys. If you guys like it. If not, it's all good. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.